Hello, everybody. I welcome you to another podcast. And if you like, take a moment and feel inside yourself what just speaking out the word abundance or only think of it does to you. How does it feel like? Yes, today's podcast is all about abundance. What do we mean by abundance, or how does abundance can feel like, and what does abundance do to us, maybe form us? I would like to address these and other questions to Elke, who is already waiting to be able to join us. So, hello, Elke. How do you feel today? And I'm interested, yeah, how this podcast will go on.
Hello, beautiful Jutta, and hello, my beautiful friends. It is always such an honor and such a blast to connect, to create, to open up, to expand on things and really look at these terms like abundance, what they really mean, what it really means instead of what, well, is generally believed to be the meaning, right? Because society, of course, shapes perception. Mass consciousness shapes perception. Until you start to question yourself, is this really the truth for myself? Is this what I want? Is this what I believe? Is this the truth for me? So abundance for most of humanity, because Jutta asked you to tune into the term abundance, and I would bet that for at least 90% of you, abundance equates having a lot of money. If not being rich, having everything you want, could ever need, having a mansion, or even it's about abundance for most of humanity equates having a lot of money, being able to buy everything that is available. So in terms, well, not even, you could even, sometimes you can buy other people, right? Unfortunately. So, so many are truly willing to sell themselves, thereby selling their soul, their presence. It is utterly amazing. So abundance for most equates being rich, rich in money. So for all of us, let's tune into those rich people, those that have all the money to buy everything they wish and more on the planet. Let's look behind the, well, the wall or the projection, what they project onto you, all their big cars, the mansions, all of their toys, the beautiful women, all of the show they put on. Let's look behind that. And let's tune into it. Can you feel the emptiness? Can you feel the truth? What is really going on there? Because I have not seen and watched, because I watch others. I look behind the scene. I look behind the show, what's really going on. I've done that since I was very little. I didn't want to see what they wanted me to see, or I didn't look at what they wanted me to see. I looked at what was really going on. So let's look at what is really going on. So are they happy? Are they fulfilled? Are they full, again, fulfilled, full with themselves, with their presence? Are they done with searching? So what would you say, Jutta?
Well, I know that many people are not fulfilled.
I would say most.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But I have a question before we go on, because you mentioned that some people sell their soul for money. And my question is, are they aware that they that they sell their soul?
Well, mostly
Or
they aren't even, well, their soul, I said that because this is a term nearly everyone understands.
yeah,
So you cannot really sell their soul, right? What they are selling is their heart, their presence, who they really are. So they are basically putting their ego in front of themselves and letting it be in command, right? They say,
but
okay, money is that what I want. It gives me everything. It will make me happy because that's what is has been projected onto them, right? Because when you grow up, everyone believes if I just had enough money, if I just had all the toys, I would be happy. And therefore, my mom was one that would have, she said always, well, because we were relatively, well, I come from a family, worker family, blue collar, right? And the money was not overflowing. And my mom said, well, if someone would offer me 1 million or maybe even 100,000 at that time, the money was worth more. I, of course, would go to bed, have sex with someone I don't know or I would not even like, right? And that's selling yourself, selling your soul, even if it feels, well, it's just an act of a physical act. It has nothing to do with me, right? But you are giving up part of yourself
mhm,
for another, for something that literally has no value, no real value. Because can you take any of this richness or any of this abundance of money or toys, houses, whatever, can you take it with you
no.
when you leave the planet? And that's why you see
Mhm,
everyone that has lots and lots of money, they want to become eternal, not realizing that they already are eternal. But they want to make their mind, their ego eternal, their identities, and ideally their bodies. But if not, well, it's my brain. So let's have my body, my brain frozen in, or if I'm cloned, then I will live on forever. Well, no, you're not. Your clone will not be you because your essence is what makes the body breathe and be who you are, not
mhm,
the brain. The brain is just a computer that can be programmed, unfortunately. And that's why it's so important to go into your heart. So it's literally, I mean, it's about it's not about the money that's, well, of course I have 1 million, but if I do something, it's how does it feel within your heart? Okay. Doing things. It's like that's an extreme example. And for many, they say, well, of course, there's nothing in it to have sex with someone you don't know. There's people that do that every day, several times and make a good living from it. And that is fine, right? So it's about how does it feel within you. For myself, when I would have, and I think I told her I could not do that because this would not be in alignment with yourself, with who I am. I'm not giving away my power to anybody for money. I cannot be bought. So, and most people on the planet, Let's be honest. They can be bought and they are bought because they are in a cycle of I need the money to maintain what I have or get more of that so I can at one point be quote unquote happy, whatever this happiness means. And that's why I wanted you to tune into the super rich that perceptively have everything and how empty they truly are. That's why
Mhm.
they search all for all the power. That's why they try to get your energy because they feel, okay, I have all the money. Could theoretically buy the world 10 times over, but I'm still as empty as before. So I'm just trying to, because of course I get, most people look at me, oh, I am so whatever, I'm the best. They try to be friends with me because when you're rich, everyone tries to be your friend and they want to have part in your uh, monetary abundance, in your perceptive uh, yeah, in the perception that you are special, and then you believe it, right? So I have can have everything, so but it's not. I still feel empty, so I must change everything around me as I feel it would be perfect, as I feel uh, is right, whatever this right means. So basically, what they are saying, I know best what is good for others. And that's what you see with many politicians, with many super rich that try to make the world better, that perceive the planet is flawed, and now try to change what we eat or actually make it even more profitable, get more. They try to accumulate more and more and more power, more money, and even more sex, because everything seems to be and become about sex in Western society, at least. And nearly everywhere, it's all this sex, power, greed game. And but when you look behind the facade, is it really what you, as yourself, within yourself, and through yourself, want to have for yourself? Because there is still the emptiness that most feel inside of themselves. And this is because abundance, true abundance, means abundance of you being here, you following your heart, walking your walk, being your presence, and not being viable, standing in your truth, letting the universe have your back. There is nothing against having enough money. There is nothing against having toys. But ask yourself, is this really what I, as myself, within myself, and through myself, wish to be, to have, and to do? What is really opening my heart? What is adding to me and what is adding to others? Because consciousness always seeks to add. It would never take away. The ego does. The sex, power, greed paradigm does. You don't. You, as the love that you are, you don't. You want everyone to thrive. You want every being to be fulfilled, to be the best they can be. So, what can I do to make my life better? So, be more fulfilled. And at the same time, make others' lives better. What can I do? Am I doing what I'm doing from and with the heart, or am I just doing it to get money? To perceptively walk this path of I have to have more, have to have the newest iPhone, the best computer, the biggest car, so everyone admires me, whatever that means. It's just them running us away from themselves and not wanting to look at themselves and taking responsibility for themselves. So true abundance, again, there is nothing against having enough and more than enough. That's your birthright. The universe wants you to be abundant, but abundance starts within your heart. Do you have abundance within your heart, or does your heart feel empty? Are you seeking and searching for the part that you feel is missing? Is there true abundance within yourself? For me, when I look around, there's abundance everywhere. I could walk there with a backpack and just whatever I need, some shelter, a tent, something to sleep on. And that's enough abundance I would need, because there's plants and fruits I could eat. There's fish, there's animals that would offer their flesh if I would be able to kill them, which I'm not. So then I don't eat it, right? But there's enough. Your needs are always provided for. That's what I'm saying. True abundance starts within yourself, and everything else is a bonus. Is there for you to play with, to enjoy with. And of course, I enjoy driving in a nice car, but is it what I want or need? What fulfills me? No. What fulfills me is the love that I am, is the open heart that I have, is the love that I feel for everything and everyone. Them, not their egos. But I know with time they will get there. And I know I'm here to assist if they are ready to ask and to listen to me, to this strange woman that tells strange things. True abundance starts with yourself. It's not things you accumulate, prestige towards others you perceptively have, a big standing, a big title. That's all a bonus. It's there to have fun with, to play with, to find out if this is really what you enjoy, what opens your heart, what adds to you. True abundance is everywhere, because this planet is the Eden that many are searching for. And the Eden lies within you. It's the love that you are. It's the abundance that you are. There is never any lack. So if you really feel within your heart you would like to have a certain thing, well, give it over to your entourage. Let them bring it to you, but also do the steps that are necessary. Open your heart and do everything with love, with the love that you are. Bring yourself everywhere you go with everything you do. Not just doing it to get what you want, because that's empty. It feels empty. You are not there. It's just a repetitive motion for something you believe you have to do to get what you want. When you have it, that you find out that you don't want it, and that there's always more that you perceptively need. Well, that was a very long answer to your question, Jutta. So
Yeah, but I don't want to interrupt you because yeah, it was so fluent and I got it. That's the best part of all. Yeah,
that's
I don't have anything to add or ask because I recognize that everything is around me. I I am allowed to take what I want or to leave what I don't want. And nobody is allowed to force me. It's always myself.
exactly. It's always for you to choose.
Yeah.
Am I following my heart? What I know is true for me, what is of love, as love, and in love.
Yeah.
I let myself be loved from the universe, because when I say let yourself receive the gifts the universe is offering to you, because everything is a gift, even things that perceptively are bad, because they are showing you something. And then you have the option, the power to decide, is this what I choose or not? You always have the choice. And again, abundance is beautiful, but it starts with the fullness of yourself, the fullness of your heart, with an open heart, and then letting the universe, your entourage, your higher levels bring it to you. And taking the steps, not sitting on the sofa and saying, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich, and I am rich. And one knocks on the door and brings you $1 million check or whatever, right? So that's not gonna work. So there might be a job offer. You say, well, but that's not enough money. But hey, bring your heart. Someone sees your true potential, and then you go and go and go further. Always bring your heart. It's not about the money. It's about how much love, how much heart can I bring within everything I do to make my life better, to add to my life, and to add to others. It's always a dance. Consciousness is always dancing. You are stepping up. I see you stepping up. Come to your step and go even further, maybe. And therefore, I give you the opportunity to step up again. So it's always a giving and a receiving, a giving and a receiving in one. There's enough there for everyone on the planet. It's not about accumulating the most for yourself and being on top, whatever that means, but working together, connecting from the heart, and letting everyone step up and step up, add to themselves, selves be added to themselves, being the love that they are. Well, can you imagine how beautiful this is and would be? And we are going there. No competition, just adding to yourself. Maybe a little challenge, right? What can I? It's always for me. I'm always, okay, how far can I go? Right? Show me. But never going that path by taking away from another. Well, thank you so much, everyone. It has been such an honor and such a pleasure to connect again, to have you here, to grow and expand together. I love you all. Until next time, my friends.